Hello and welcome to the fall/Halloween pottery vlog. So here's the plan, here's the game plan. I actually did some last night. I've been having a really bad mental health weeks. So I didn't really feel like I wanted to start filming yesterday, but I just physically, emotionally, mentally could not. So I'm starting it today, but I did do some pottery last night. I told myself, okay, set a timer for 15 minutes and just roll out a slab, cut out some of the pieces, and then just leave it for tomorrow. And I did that, and I ended up actually making a bowl and cutting out some more pieces for another piece. So that's like one of my tricks to fooling myself into doing something. I'm like, just do it for 15 minutes. Set a literal timer. And then sometimes you get going and the timer's gone off and you're like, well, I'm gonna keep going. So I ended up doing more like 30 minutes. And it made me feel better. It made me feel like I got something done, because that's like part of the loop. Also, sorry for the background noise. There's so much yard work, housework. I think they're doing addition across the street. It's just, it is what it is. It's the symphony of summer or the end of summer now. But yeah, it's like this cycle with mental health. The less I get done, even though I know my productivity does not equal my self-worth, but the less I get done, the worse I feel, because it feels like I'm letting the depression win, essentially. And then it also feeds into the anxiety because I feel more overwhelmed because my to-do list is growing, but I'm not getting anything done because I'm just paralyzed. And that's awful. So here's to hopefully being in a place where I can function. I kind of set my bar low for me just because I need it to be low. I don't want to overwhelm myself. So I actually drew up, do I have it in front of me? No, I don't. Of course, why would I have it in front of me? I drew up and wrote out a to make list of the pottery I want to make for my fall and /Halloween line. And I've decided I'm only going to make 2, maybe 3 of each thing, depending on how easy it is to make. One, because I'm a small business and I don't sell in mass quantities. Like, my stuff just doesn't sell in mass. And if I'm lucky, I sell 2 or 3 things a week in person, and selling online is basically impossible because people just go to Amazon or whatever's cheapest. It is what it is, but I want to make one for myself of each thing. I feel like I talked about this, I think in the spring, maybe early summer, about how I'm only making pottery that I wouldn't mind also having in my home, because sometimes it doesn't sell ever, and then you're cursed with it. And if one sells, then I'll just make the same exact thing again. I'm definitely sticking with small batch because then I don't have an overwhelming amount of stock, because I don't really have that much storage for it. I mean, you see I have empty shelves, but those are for when I make things and they need to dry, so I can't have those all cluttered up. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm also planning on going down to only the 1st and 3rd Saturday of the month for the farmer's market, because my schedule is going to get really busy, I think, in September, and I don't want to feel as burnt out and overwhelmed as I have been. So that's where we're at, but I'm actually going to work on the pottery on the live stream that I'm about to start, and I will show you what we've made after. But yeah, welcome to a ceramic studio vlog. Okay, enough procrastinating. I'm going to turn on the live stream, listen to some jazz music, and get to work. Wish me luck, you guys. Okay, now I just need to paint some things. I'm leaving this in its natural color. I'm going to use my glaze that has like the speckles in it. This I'm gonna leave. I have to pick off, there's some paper towel on it and edges, but that's gonna be a black glaze. Gotta paint the ghost white. Look how cute they are. The moon, I think I wanna do it in gray. Black bats, of course. The stars, I haven't decided if I wanna do yellow or, yeah, I'll probably do yellow. Who am I kidding? But yeah, time to paint now. Okay, so here's how the ghost turned out. It needs to be fired still, but like, they're so cute. These are little arms. They're just adorable. I love them so much. Okay, sorry, Stark. I'll switch it out. So I did the moon, and I don't think you can see the speckles, but it's gray slip with speckles of white. I hope it shows up once it's fired. If not, I'll do a clear glaze and speckle white glaze over it. And then underneath here, you can't see it, and I'm not unpacking it because I just packed it up. It's a pumpkin bowl. You can kind of see the shape. And then down here, you can kind of see through it. See, it's a ghost charcuterie board. That's what I'm calling it. And then I gotta wrap these up. I'm setting this out so I don't forget. I started making some Great Lakes coasters. I'm gonna do sets of like 5, but I really wanted to show you my students work. Look at their cute little jack-o'-lanterns. Like, do you see that? It's so cute. So I'm gonna slip paint these now, orange, green, and purple on the inside. So I can do purple glaze on the inside. So, because they're hollow, so you can put a little tea light and then they'll kind of glow purple, I think. They're just, do you see how cute these are? Okay, that's the update. And then hopefully all of this will be dry. I want to get it all in the kiln and then see how much space I have left. Because I also have these over here that are ready to go in there. And then we'll see how much more I can make. Because I have Saturday off of work. So I'll work in here instead. And just make as much as possible. And I'd like to get a firing done soon. Fingers crossed.
Creep you like a ghost, tiptoe through your home. I don't wanna wake you. Watch you as you sleep, beautiful at peace. Wonder who you're dreaming of. Too far gone to pull back now. Gotta press on with the plan is so. Dark side of the moon, behind the eyes of a grinning goon. Pull the cord from the wall. It was all but over. You don't have to want me to go.
Hello. Okay, so we're just about done filling up the kiln to fire it. I'm waiting on some things to dry and then I have to slip paint them and then we'll throw them in. But I'm like this close to firing. But thankfully it's raining, so I can't do a firing anyway right now. However, my new glazes came, so I thought we could open these, do a little unboxing. And I will be using these glazes later this week, which is so exciting. After this, we're having a little girls' day. I'm so excited. I got a few, we got more paper. When I sell things, I usually try to wrap it up before I bag it. We've got Moonlight Sky, Burnt Sugar, and then I got Marmalade. Then I got a classic Hunter Green. I got Evening Shadow. So for now, I'm gonna take what things are dried and I can put in the kiln and put them in the kiln. And then I think all I wanna make is the egg separator and maybe a plate, depending on my time. I think I have enough time, fingers crossed. Okay, so I'm gonna get to work on that and I will catch you when we've done the bisque firing and we're starting to glaze things. We're so close, you guys. I'm so stoked.
You don't have to want me to go. 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 I just wanna make you feel good. I followed you back home, watch you stumble around in a hectic manner. You overspray perfume to draw them into you, my saturated flower.
So we had a pretty successful firing. I'm gonna go over the errors that were made. I made the mistake again of using the white slip paint instead of gray, which ends up looking white anyway. Thankfully, I wanted to keep one of these for myself, so hopefully I can kind of workshop this and make it functional enough for me to keep. But I think I have to throw out that white slip paint. It's just, I don't know. The person in the studio who is experimenting with making different slips isn't very good at chemistry or math, which I have no issue trying to learn how to do it better, but you can experiment with product that the entire class has to use. Like you have to do small batches for yourself and not affect everyone. Because I mean, how upsetting. Hopefully I can fix them though, fingers crossed. What else? Again, this glaze is kind of shiny. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a clear glaze on these or maybe leave them like this in a bisque firing. I don't know, I'll think about it. And then we did have one mishap, and this is completely my fault because I tried to fire this too soon and clearly it was still damp and had a little explosion in the center. Thankfully, it is what it is. However, I might be able to make, like, roll out a slab and fire that and then glaze them together. And if I add enough, if I sand this down and I glaze it enough thickly in the bottom, it might be fine. We'll see. We'll see what I can do. Maybe I might figure something out. I'm not worrying about it right now, but I'm very happy actually. everything turned out pretty good. And now I'm gonna do a little glaze-a-thon on my YouTube channel for a live stream. And we're gonna get everything glazed and back in the kiln. Hello. Okay, it's time for the outro. I'm so happy with how these turned out. Some of them are happy accidents. Like, I don't know why it turned out the way it did, but it's just so cute and I'm so excited. What do I want to start with? Okay, let's start with what's closest. Isn't it cute? It literally has like little speckles on it. The ghosts. First I'm gonna show you the ghost that I'm keeping, and I feel like it's pretty obvious why I'm keeping it, because the glaze underslip situation. It did enough coats that it's okay. I don't mind it. I'm very happy with it. But look how cute they are. And they're purple on the inside. I just give them the 360. But like, they're so cute, and I love it because they're short. It kind of looks like they're like looking up at you. I love how they turned out. And this one, the one that I'll be selling, also turned out really good. Like, I'm very happy with the color. It's clearly a little white spooky ghost. And again, it's purple underneath. Really cute. Really happy with how that turned out. Okay, the other ghost, I don't think I can sell this one because it has some cracks forming in it. When I go to remake it, I think I'm gonna have to make it double thick of a slab. I think that might be the problem. The cracks like here and over here. You tell me if I should keep the tail or not, or if I should maybe do like a kind of a wiggly bottom instead. But I still love them. They're still really cute, and I will just take really good care of them. They are precious. They are baby. Do you see how cute these are? They turned out so cute. Just like, and they're purple on the inside, and they just did such a good job. These are just adorable. And I have little tea lights, so I made this little egg separator mushroom situation for one of my friend's moms. She collects egg separators, and just look how happy. I think it's so beautiful how it turned out. The glaze is just, it turned out exactly how I imagined it in my brain, and I just love when that happens. It just looks like caramel. It looks like burnt sugar. And I'm so happy with it. Do I know what I'm doing with this? No idea. Probably gonna have it in my room. I feel like it would just be a cute little dish to put out seasonal things in, because it's a very neutral object. So I can change out what's in it, and it'll just always be a vibe. And it turned out so perfect. The spiderweb basket bowl. Like, do you see this? Charlotte's Web who? We don't know her. And then the bottom's purple? Are you kidding me? Do you see how she has like ruffly edges? Here are the little acorn spoon holders. The Great Lake coasters turned out adorable. I'm not gonna drop them. They're so good. So happy with those. I will sell those as a set. I'll have to make a tag that makes it obvious that they're the Great Lakes. And I don't know if I want to just use like clear string or maybe some ribbon. I think I have black ribbon. Black ribbon would look really cute. Moon, like wall hanging situation. I don't know if you can see the texture in it. I am so happy with how this turned out. It is a moon. And I got the 2 holes. So down below, I can hang one of the bats and one of the stars. So I think one I'll do like bat, star, and the other one I'll do star, bat. Now I'm probably gonna do another quick batch of some more ghosts and pumpkin plates. I feel like those are probably gonna be what sells the most. Maybe another couple of the maple leaf situations. And more of the acorn spoon holders if they're a vibe. I definitely need to make more of the Great Lakes coasters. Definitely need to do that. But then I really honestly think I only have like one more batch of everything like that in me, because then I really need to work on some holiday and mostly Michigan themed stuff is what I want to make. So I need to work on that next. But I think I'm going to do like a pottery themed vlog each month, because it just takes so long. Like, I have to come up with the ideas. I have to make the stuff, it has to dry, I have to fire it, and then I have to glaze it, and then I can fire it, and then it's done. So that just takes basically a whole month, essentially. So look out for these pottery vlogs, and I'm gonna try to film more B-roll, so to speak, like the process. I'm having a hard time finding the balance between filming for the vlog and doing the live streams. So yeah, I think that's it. Okay, on that note, I will see ya when I see ya.